Yeah, what up, Julian? Hey, Joe. Yep, game of the week, man. It's a big game. Wait, are people having issues? Julian, is it EA? Because I think two people just disconnected. I think Texans Falcons disconnected. Oh no, it's still going on. Falcons are gonna win. That helps the AFC. Falcons are gonna win. If they lose, then it's a choke. I mean, he just threw a pick. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. He's run the ball. He's up by 13. Rams, Ravens. 13-7 Rams. They're driving. They'll probably beat the Ravens. Okay, cool. Let's see if Blake. Josh, I'm gonna be. Oh crap! It was Monday Night Football. Interesting. I probably should have done something in the title of Monday Night Football, but that's okay. All right, no injuries, so it's full team versus full team. Telling you, Josh, I'm gonna go. Probably gonna want to go upstairs if you want to hear your phone. Patrick Mahomes versus Josh McCown. Odell Beckham Jr. It has just been leaked. He is asking for $20 million. Yeah, but come back in like a half hour maybe. Odell Beckham Jr. is asking for $10 million per year at 30 years old for a receiver. He is 99 overall, but keep in mind he also wants a $10 million signing bonus. So Odell Beckham Jr., he is a 99 overall, but is he worth the 20 or so mil? That is up for interpretation. Bad start with the kick, but that's okay. It's going to happen. And now we will see what will happen with Chris Johnson and company as they come to Cleveland for the first game at home. What will happen at home for the Browns? He's going to be chased down by Myles Garrett for a gain of 5, and that's how Cleveland will start the 2024 season at home. Or is it, I believe actually, no, it's 24, I think. I don't know. Same thing, same difference, and now we will see what will happen here on second down for the Cardinals. Pass complete over the middle to number 17. Big gain for him. Pressure by J. Tufele. Olave on the catch. They're now inside the 35-yard line. Short field to begin with. As we will see what happens now. What the fate is. Turnovers always help. As last year they were perfect 16-0, the Cardinals. Obviously it's a big game. It's why they consider it game of the week. First down and 10 now. They will get Johnson starting up. But right there is Kyle Duggar on the tackle for a loss of 1. He had 3 interceptions last week. Trying to get a big game, and I think that was actually what he had to do, was get a tackle for a loss for a possible dev trait upgrade. So that is actually complete for the week actually already. It said 1 sack or interception or tackle for a loss. So that has been done already. What will happen for Mahomes here? Hopkins connects for 11, but it's inches short. Good route there, as I got to be careful. I got to make sure that we are doing our cornerback matchups by overall. That way Denzel Ward's on Hopkins. He was, but I just got to make sure. 3rd and inches now. And we will see what will happen here for the Cardinals. Handoff to the outside. Nothing but speed for Chris Johnson. Touchdown Cardinals. Damaris Randall was too slow on the outside. The blitz came, but it was an outside run. And Arizona will go out to a 6-0 lead on opening night in Cleveland. The extra point is good. It was a short field, but still there is no excuse. They gave up 7. Defense didn't look that bad. It was just not what they wanted for the first drive. Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel. The 80 overall man who, to say the least, really just looks like a playmaker. I mean, seriously. I mean, that man just makes plays for an 80 overall guy. I mean, we have seen people in the 90s and the high 80s. Well, he's only an 80 overall, folks, for only $2.5 million a year. How can you really go wrong? Handoff to Chubb. Let Chubb start, and he will choo-choo his way for 7. And that's how it will start for the Cleveland Browns offensively, led by the left tackle Cade Mays, now in his 3rd year, in the same draft class as Jay Tufele. Moving in, 2nd and 3. The middle, as I would say, is pretty naked. Gain of 2. In that 1-4-6 defense, or whatever, 1-5-6, whatever they call it, it's now 3rd and 1. In that defense, those D linemen are so spread, it leaves that middle wide open, as I would say. It's now 3rd and 1. Trying to feed Odell Beckham, and they do just that for 8. Odell Beckham Jr. and Josh McCown connect for a first down, and that gets the crowd into it a little bit, as now it's 1st down and 10. That probably could have been picked off, but keep in mind, you got to have just a really athletic linebacker to pick that ball off. That really probably should have been picked. I think that was just a bad play. I mean, that was just a horrible play. Samuel couldn't hang on, but tight coverage. I think it was man coverage there. That really should have been picked, to be honest. That was just a horrible play. That was just horrible. 2nd and 10. Linebackers spread. It's going to be a handoff to Chubb. Give him 3, if anything. They'll give him 2 in the stat sheet. It's now 3rd and 8. As Cleveland is trying to push forward past midfield, trying to get in field goal range for the very least. Circle was open, but I couldn't get it in time. Hendrickson with the sack, and out comes the punt unit. He was open in the far right side, but I just didn't see it because I never looked there. It's not one of my first reads. Everyone was covered. Good defense. Out comes the rookie punter, Shia. Shanked punt. Not really going to do much. Maybe 35 yards, if anything. And out comes the Cardinals offensively. Cleveland didn't, they stalled. They stalled on offense, but better defense is what I would like to say. Trying to limit the ground game here is Cleveland, and trying to get them out. See that throw in the run, yeah. Big play for the Cardinals, and now they're up 13-0. I had quarterback contain. That's going to be a problem tonight if we can't contain Mahomes. Silence the crowd. The extra point is no good. I think lagging on both sides tonight for kicking. What a play, though, to say the least. But that is what that's what the perfect accuracy in the run means. I can't do that with McCown. Samuel with a decent return to the 21-yard line, and now hopefully the Browns can do a little bit better offensively. They had 2 first downs, which is fine. It's just you really hope that's probably going to be picked. They got lucky there. No one was open, so I thought maybe at least a check down, but that really should have been picked. Cleveland looking very shaky tonight. Play action pass. Trying to connect with Njoku. Almost intercepted. Probably should I have went for Odell Beckham? I don't know. 13-0 now Arizona. 3rd and 10 for Cleveland, and now they're in a predicament. What will they do here on 3rd down and 10? He jumped it. And he's going to be rewarded. What a bad start for the Browns. Touchdown, Cardinals linebacker. This is not good for Cleveland. It's now probably 20-0. You never see this from me. Not this bad. But that's what happens when you stall twice on offense. It looks bad. Try to sneak one underneath, and that was not a good decision. And now the Browns have to come from behind tonight. Samuel pushing forward to the 20. They'll give him 19 yards in the return. And now the Browns really need to get something going here. If not, it's going to be a bad loss at home to start the year. Handoff. It goes to Chubb. He'll fight for 10. 11 on the stat sheet. 1st down, Cleveland. You're going to see that the -1 pass yards says it all for Cleveland. Handoff right back to Chubb. Give him 2. Best thing you can do now is try to get points, really. He's gay for Page. Hell yeah. Goddamn, Cody, yeah. I saw Page got a limited time card, yeah. Wide open. Duke Johnson. After we say amen. Amen, brother. I'm trying to commentate a game here, please. 1st down, Cleveland. Handoff to Duke Johnson for 5. This drive looks a little bit more promising. 2nd and 5. Best thing you can do is get points on the board. You just can't be doing these turnover shit stuff. To the flat, Njoku, give him 4. You gotta get points here, I'm telling you, Cleveland. They need something on that scoreboard to at least have a chance in this one. No points here. Oh boy, I mean, you might as well say good game. They do get ball at half, but still, I mean, you're gonna want something here. Something. Timeout, Arizona. Really, offensively, the only big weapon they're going to actually hand it off to Chubb, who will get the 1st down for 9. Good play call there by the Browns. As he ran cover 4 quarters, why not? They definitely ran the ball a bit more than they probably usually do. Handoff. There he is. David Njoku, but I didn't press possession catch. And that is just a rookie mistake. I thought that there'd be a rack I thought there'd be room to run, so I didn't press it. You know what I'm saying? Wide open for a touchdown, Antonio Callaway. And Cleveland jumps for a touchdown here on Monday Night Football, as they will try their hardest to scamper back. It's 20-7. Remember, guys, that pick six really is going to hurt Cleveland. A pick is a pick, but a pick six, you can't have that back. They have not been able to stop Mahomes or anyone tonight. The run game, maybe, but Mahomes, no. Tackle to the 24-yard line, less than a touchback by Sheldrick Redwine. It's now 20-7. Remember, guys, the key with the Browns here is that they are not doing any spy. And there he is, Myles Garrett, pumping up the crowd. It's a sack for a loss of 12. 2nd and 22 now. To be fair, they really had good coverage that time, enabling Garrett to break free, and that's what he is, $25 million a year. They need that pressure to come in ASAP. Handoff right there is J2, baby! For a gain of 1. It's 3rd down and 21. And you know what that means, folks? They're doing the prevent defense. Actually, take that back. We're not doing that shit. Fuck that. We're not doing no prevent defense, because he'll fucking find the hole probably. 20-7, but it's 3rd down and 21. Watch out for a safety. A safety would be a miracle. You have to run backwards or do something crazy. Ah! Big time play. 1st down. And now it's just disgusting defensively. You hate to see that if you're a Browns fan. 1st and 10. Stretch play. He's been contained all night. Loss of 1. 2nd and 11. Can the Browns force some kind of turnover? Schobert. Ah, see, when you let him out, that is what happens when you have no speed. Touchdown, Arizona. Shit. I mean, to be fair, I was not expecting a run. It was 2nd and 10. I mean, that was a good play call. He got me off guard. I mentally wasn't ready for that. That's why Schobert wasn't over there really in time. I was playing the fucking pass, man. Now they're back down by 20. They have to get something looming here to the 20. Big drive for Josh McCown and the crew. Any turnover might end the game, actually. Cleveland did have a 3rd down and 21. Their defense is getting together, but it's just they had a bad start, 20-0. And when it's 20-0, I mean, at this point, you got to try to just sustain drives at this point. It's the best thing you can do as an offense. Handoff, it goes to Chubb. He's been phenomenal tonight. Nick Chubb, give him 16 yards, maybe 15 yards. He's almost at 50 yards, only on 6 rushes. And that's a really good sign if you're a Browns fan. A little bit on the plus side, if you will. 1st down and 10. Callaway for 9. Almost in midfield. Good play, good result. Antonio Callaway, a really hard job for him. Try to replace Jarvis Landry. What a tough job for him. Handoff Chubb. That time it was a good tackle there. He was able to escape from the right tackle, Taylor Moton, as that was actually no, it was a fucking tight end. Man. That's fine. I mean, it happens. Big player. I mean, this is it, really. If we can't get this, oh shit. And they picked it up thanks to, I hope OBJ wasn't wide open, was he? He probably fucking was, man. I'm sick of it. I always leave him open on the outside, man. I always go to the wrong guy. Come on, Beckham. 1-on-1 pressed. Come on, Beckham. Come on. Let's go! Ah, it's going to be picked, yeah. I mean, it's a good look. Why was he able to? Shit. That's fine. I mean, that's a good play. We had the right idea, but the safety was there just in time. Shit. Handoff to Chris Johnson for a gain of 0. Damaris Randall, courtesy of him. Handoff back to Chris Johnson, who fights for about 12. First down. Not a bad drive for the Browns. I mean, they gave Odell a chance, but he broke that one-on-one. But it's just his safety help was there, which you really don't see in a cover 3 defense all that well. That's going to be GG. As DK Metcalf gets free, Mahomes stays perfect. Mahomes is also in the zone. Handoff. Is that Danny Woodhead? It looks like Danny Woodhead. T. Chandler, loss of 1. Woodhead's out of the NFL. I don't know why I said that. That actually does look like Danny Woodhead, though. He's short, small. Wide open. Gain of 7. Field goal is your best chance for Cleveland. It will keep it to a 1-possession game. Or a 1-possession game. A three-possession game. What's Cleveland going to do? Oh, almost picked. Instead, it's caught inside the 13-yard line. Duggar, just not enough speed. To the outside, Chris Johnson, gain of about 3. He's going for 90 yards already. I mean, he's a good player, Chris Johnson. That has to be picked off. Touchdown, Cardinals. One of the worst defensive breakdowns I've had in all 5 seasons combined. 33. Make it 34-7. You don't see this from me. Myles Garrett gets all the money, 25 mil, only 1 sack. And now Cleveland, not really known for a speedy team, is losing because of speedy reasons. I mean, people aren't fast enough to get in the coverage in time, and it's affecting them. Chubb, again, the only thing going for them tonight. Give him 12. Game's not over. Browns get ball at half, but it is going to be over if you can't even stop Mahomes once. But again, he is the best quarterback in the league. What do you expect? When you have Hopkins and Metcalf, I mean, if my defense does poor, it is very slightly justifiable. If you had to play a good offense, this has to be it. Mahomes, Chris Johnson, Metcalf, and DeAndre Hopkins. And that's got to be caught if you're a Browns fan. Njoku can't do anything. Not tonight, at least. He's over 2 in catches. There's something bright if you're a Browns fan. Njoku! Inside the 12-yard line. McCown, you gotta love seeing that. The ability to throw it inside the pocket under pressure. And that should have been a fumble. Gain of 2. Oh, how did the corner make a play on that? What on earth? Tough. Njoku! Touchdown, Cleveland! Pumps up the crowd from the flat. Trying to make it a 3-possession game again. There is some kind of hope for the Browns. At least we're able to drive. That's good. They had 1 punt, 1 pick, 2 picks actually. And then 2 touchdowns. That was all 5 drives. The difference in this game is simple. The Browns have not stopped the Cardinals once. And they got a pick 6. So a defensive touchdown and then 4 offensive touchdowns, that will do the trick. The Browns have got to have 1 stop here. If not, you got to be worried that this defense needs to be, a trade or something. Because if you're not able to stop this offense, we know it's probably one of the best offenses in the league on paper. But, still, something has to be changed because this could be the... Come on, guys. That's I don't know what to say to that. That's just bad defense. My defense looks so good for so many people, but then tonight it's like, what the hell? There's something. Greedy Williams. Or I Denzel Ward. Makes sense. No one else is gonna do anything on the team. I was going to say, that's good defense, but it's Denzel Ward. Like, what do you expect? He caught the ball! He caught it! Oh, damn! Yeah! He caught the ball! And now they're trying to get closer for a field goal. Hopefully they can kick this far. Gain of 1. They'll give him gain of 1. How is that caught? Will this be made? No, by a half yard. That's why I handed it off, to get that half yard. Fuck this, EA. Fuck this. Damn. That's why I handed it off, to get that extra yard, but then... it's fine. Whatever. There's more things in life to complain about than that. But still, man, I mean, I missed it by like a yard. I handed it off to get that yard, man. Fuck it. All right. Down by 4. What a play, though, by Odell Beckham. I mean, that's what makes him a 99 overall, right? There he... Oh, he dropped that one. Pressed the wrong fucking button. Fuck me. Gain of 7. I wanted the running back. Wide open. Fuck! Come on, man. Too many mistakes. Come on, Samuel. Thank you. Midfield. Good throw. Good catch. There's Mr. Nick Chubb for 7. He's trying to be a 99 overall in the next 2 years. But right now he's only a 95. At this rate, why not? Keep running the ball. Gain of 12. That could win all the way. Almost. And now Cleveland's actually looking semi-serious. That field goal before half would have been nice, but, I mean, it would have not done much. They still need 3 touchdowns here. And Samuel just can't hang on. To be fair, that was a really tough ball to catch. But that was the heart of that defense. That was the open guy. Intercepted, but out of bounds. But that's why they threw it out there. That way it's either I get it or you can't. And what? Wow, that is actually weird. That's going to do it, guys. Shit. I read the wrong coverage. Thought it was man coverage. It's tough, man. It's tough. And Cleveland on his home opener will have to send their fans packing with 2 pick sixes. Wasn't a horrible game. It just looks bad on the scorecard, but we were able to drive, but my defense needs a lot of work. You won against the Rams. Good job, bro. He's probably putting his backups in or something. Now they're down by 4 possessions. It's pretty big, folks. There he is, Nick Chubb, gain of 8. They're going to have to hurry. And we're talking like a perfect game at this point. You're going to have to score quick, do this, do that. I mean, you're asking for a lot here. And that's just poor offense. Wide open, Njoku, and that is really just tough. About the last thing you want to see if you're a Browns fan. That made us done it. They will fall to 2-1 in the year in what is probably the toughest game on paper anyway. But you still don't want to lose by 30 points. I mean, that is just horrible. Rosen's in the game. Backups are in the game. I don't blame him. So might as well. Don't get injured. Chandler lost it too. The biggest problem with the Browns is salary cap. Yeah, I know, GG. They don't have the money to do much. So after paying Myles Garrett, because, I mean, you really can't let Garrett walk. I mean, you could, I guess, but I think it'd be pointless. There's Nick Coe for a sack. I would not let him go, though. Myles Garrett. I mean, I paid him $25 million because him and Denzel Ward got like at least $15 million too. I mean, you gotta pay, your stars and stuff. Deebo Samuel to the 27-yard line. 2 pick sixes is the story. Mahomes has took over the reign in Cleveland. And really just great click-ons. Everything has been on point tonight. For the Cardinals and for Cleveland, a lot of drop balls. And a lot of poor decisions as well by Matt. And that was just cringe. Josh McCown having a bad night tonight. No pressure, wide open, just threw the ball out of bounds. To a wide open Callaway. That was an offsides. Nice, Julian. I'll see you soon, man. Can't wait to play, bro. Bosa and Garrett always go at it. Beckham will catch the ball for 3, and now it's 4-down territory. At this point, you got to go. I don't even know how it's caught. I mean, that should be incomplete to begin with, but right. Duke Johnson for 4, and really that's all it does is just extend the game. Or extend the drive. You got to score before the end of the quarter if you want a miracle. Chubb will drop the ball. You can't drop all these balls if you want to be a championship team. Another drop ball. But again, it is in traffic, so it's not that bad. But all these balls realistically could be caught. Hopefully this can be a touchdown. Deebo Samuel breaks free inside the secondary. I'd RB for a touchdown, but we can't block. Jesse Bates. You block, have a touchdown. A 3-man pass rush, too. Damn. Please score. Catch the fucking ball. Holy fuck. Oh my God. This is frustrating as a coach. I mean, there are just too many drop balls. I'm still just short. You gotta be kidding me. Johnson will fight to the end zone. And Cleveland will make it a 3-possession game. The only chance they have is a turnover or 3 and out. At this point. 20-point game. We'll see what will happen here. They need a turnover. I would say 1 first down. It's probably over. So it's still a 99% chance. Fumble here would be great. As that really could have been a fumble. I mean, he did a move into a... Wow. I mean, if he fumbled there and got a touchdown, it'd be 2 possessions. I think the stadium would get into it, man. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Rosen will still stay in here. Probably run. I could be wrong. Ah! Metcalf has went off tonight. And it's back to 4 scores. I don't have those good safeties to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is a really good team. It is. It's a really good player, good team. I mean, it is really tough to beat Jay. I beat him 4 seasons ago, but I mean, my whole team has changed, and my team is not quick like his, man. I mean, DK Metcalf, he has blown me 3 times now deep. I mean, Demarius Randall, I mean, he is just so slow. That wasn't even Demarius Randall, too. That wasn't even Demarius Randall. I mean, that was just cover 3 defense. But, I mean, overall, I can tell his team is really, really offensively, like, equipped. I mean, you have to have a really good defense. Njoku. Inside the 36-yard line. Good play there by Josh McCown. Just getting that pass off. Offsides by the Cardinals. Slight mistake there. Probably onside kicks coming up next. Trying to find the middle of that zone is Deebo Samuel, but it's incomplete. McCown's going to have a massive 40 pass attempts tonight. The sad part, Nick Chubb actually had a lot of carries too. Chubb dropped it. Another drop for the Browns. Too many drops tonight. But to be fair, these Cardinals, I mean, they are hitting hard too. So you got to give credit to them as well. Good defense. Really, just no one was open. I mean, that is just great defense. Also, poor offense. As Cleveland has to take the loss at home. They will have to work on containment versus Patrick Mahomes. And overall, a lot of things will be done with Cleveland. The problem with the Browns is they really don't have much depth. So trading is not really a thing, really. If they trade someone, they'll probably trade a starter away. So even though I might get something, I'll lose something. So I don't know if it's worth it. So that's the biggest problem with the Browns is that, hey, even if you make a trade and you get a better safety, you're probably going to lose something. either your future or, you know, your future pick, which you need picks. If not, like, it's boring. Like, I mean, you have no future really. I mean, see that lack of speed? I mean, there's just no speed. Ronald Darby is too slow on the outside there. I mean, he runs past Darby, past him, past Garrett. I mean, the Browns overall just really need to have a different game plan if they face him in the Super Bowl. The only way these two will meet again is the Super Bowl. And we will see what happens. But Cleveland will lose this one. They will drop to 2-1. The Cardinals go to 3-0. I got whooped, Chris. I had a bad game. And he had a good game. He probably played his best game of the year. I couldn't even stop him. Mahomes never even threw an incomplete pass. I think. The problem with Mahomes is that he has dashing deadeye. So he can throw on the run and then complete. He also has that escape artist, I think. So, I mean, it's not easy. That's for sure. I mean, and then he has Hopkins and Metcalf, and I mean, you have to have a good defense or a really good game plan against him, or outscore him, of course. But I'm not going to worry about him because he's not in my conference. He's the Cardinals. So I'll only play him in the Super Bowl, if anything, but the NFC should be worried. I mean, this is definitely a king of the NFC. I know the Eagles are the king right now because they won last year. See, the Cardinals have never been in the Super Bowl. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he has not been in the Super Bowl because he probably deserves it with the way he played tonight. And a joke will get a big gain there. And McCown's going to go for over 400 yards tonight. But again, he has like, what, 4 picks? So really, it kind of doesn't really matter. Cleveland went to the Super Bowl in Super Bowl 54 in Miami, or 55, or whatever it is. Handoff to Duke Johnson. The run game has been pretty nice tonight. Duke Johnson has over 20 yards. I believe Nick Chubb over 75 yards. So in total, over 100 yards rushing for the Browns tonight. Trying to get one last drive for pride. And that's a good catch for Callaway. As McCown, again, is going for 400 yards. The pass game has not been that bad. It's just they threw 4 picks. I mean, it's been statistically bad. But overall, they were able to drive most of the drives. And it's just the Browns' defense just collapsed. I mean, you cannot give up 48 points. There were 2 pick sixes, but take that away, you still gave up 5 offensive touchdowns. That can't happen if you want to win the game. The Cardinals have punted only once. And that's because Josh Rosen was in the game. I mean, you just can't have that as you cannot expect to win a football game when you do that. So overall, it is a very tough loss for the Browns. They dropped a 2-1. This was the toughest game on paper, like I said. So it will get a little bit easier throughout the year. You would like to say for the Browns, hopefully you can at least make the playoffs. They are 2-1 now. They're obviously still in the playoff picture. They probably are still in first in the AFC North. But they have to look ahead for problems. And, you know, every team has holes. Every team has holes. But can this hole be filled? Will the Browns be able to compete if they were to play them in the Super Bowl? That's a huge, like you're going to see right there, Josh Rosen has 100% completion. I want to say that Mahomes was 100% completion. He was actually 8 for 9 for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Josh McCown had 400 yards, 4 picks, 3 touchdowns, with a completion percentage of 68.7. So the Browns lost that one. They take the L. I got to test some good game, bro. All right. So, any upgrades? Nick Coe and Cade Mays. Nick Coe is going to be huge for the Browns because he is the other end from Myles Garrett. So, you have Nick Coe on one side, Myles Garrett on the other side. Cade Mays is now an 82 offensive lineman with some boosted stats there. He's a decent guy, I guess you can say. And then this guy is the 5th string. I don't care about him. All right. Pretty bad, though. Pretty bad. A pretty bad loss. Okay. You're going to see right here. Kyle Duggar has star development. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Wow. Plus 5,000 XP. Damn. Can't upgrade him yet, but he got 5,000 XP. Damn. And that's it. So Browns go 2-1. Let's look around the NFL and see what happens. So who else won? Cardinals won, Browns lost, obviously. Cowboys beat the 49ers by 20. Okay. Seahawks beat the Bucks by 10. But the Bucks is CPU, right? So that was a good win, I guess, but it was CPU too. Falcons beat the Texans. That helps the AFC. Giants beat Lions. Irrelevant for me. Ravens beat the Rams. That hurts me. Okay. And that's it. Okay. So take care, everyone. Have a great day. Peace.